Hi there folks, welcome to another yearly update on the Halloween decorations vlog. Not a ton new to show this year, mainly just expanded the pumpkins, but I've changed up the way things are set up. So we've got just a couple new pumpkins this year. Still got the big guys, I'm real happy with those. This new one right here, it's kind of hard to see in the lighting. It's black, but it's got a special unicorn horn. Leah got to help with that one. She was very excited. Lots of new ones this year. Nothing like crazy, but I'll show you the big new ones. This one's the one I'm probably the most happy with. Can you guess who it is just by looking at it? Well, here's a hint of who she's next to. Car going by. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, you can see, lights went out on that one, weird. You can see a good number of the bigger ones, like this witch face one I quite like. Got a lot of the big ones just ended up over here this year, so just kind of happened. But that's the majority of the new pumpkins. You can see some of the prefabbed ones that I was able to get. Where's the other one at? There was one more. Oh, yeah. This guy reminds me of Scarecrow from Batman. I quite like that. Phil got moved this year. He's kind of hard to spot with the camera. Maybe if I go over this way, you can get another look at the pumpkins this way. There we go. That's better. You can't really see him on camera, unfortunately. And it doesn't help that he's moving in the wind. Oh man, yeah, I can't really pick him up. Maybe if I go further back, you'll be able to spot him. I decided to move him right over, there you go, you can kind of see him swinging in the tree there. I'll stand still until he faces us. I decided to put him directly over the sidewalk, so the trick-or-treaters, and I guess not directly over, but roughly over, so the trick-or-treaters have to walk directly under him this year. Thought that might be a little bit more fun for the kids. The biggest change I made this year is wrapping lights around the tree. Is something I did last year, wrapping little pumpkins around the tree and getting a bunch of tiny ones like that so you can get, close-ups of everybody. But instead of just wrapping them all around the tree and kind of leaving them like that, I have it go across the yard here. Did run into an issue where some of them just don't light up, unfortunately. Not really sure what happened, and I can't quite seem to figure it out. So this is where a lot of the budget went into for acquiring new pumpkins this year, is getting a bunch of little pumpkins. So they all go across the yard and then up into the gutter line, and they only make it about a third of the way across the gutter, but I'll expand that next year as well. These little dollar store lights, just simple ones. One of them's broke, of course, but hey, what can you do? Underneath the cherry tree, it's kind of hard to see him, but there's Sam from Trick or Treat, and in the same tree is Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. And then this was probably the most dangerous thing I've done. I've had the idea for a couple years but never quite executed it. So you can see up ahead there, I've got a big spider web. The big spider web is not in the yard this year, it is up on the roof. Probably not going to do that again. It took a lot of work and I'm actually not all that happy with it, if I'm being perfectly honest. So got some errors this year. Unfortunately, I should have checked some of these lights before I started, but it's whatever, you get it. You're not getting a close-up on each and every pumpkin. More just disappointed about the lights in the tree not working. But hey, I can fix that in the future. It's not that big a deal. It's just going to be a pain. But yeah, that's how it goes. The neighbor kids were over here. They actually helped me set up the pumpkins, saved me several hours. They're over here yesterday or today, and they were playing with some of the bones with Leah. So there's the skeleton set up, and then yeah, just the little orange flame lantern. Pretty happy with the setup this year. It's expanding and it's going bigger and bigger every year, and I always like to do that. Will Steven turn on? Nope, I can knock him over. Just meant to give him a little shove. Whoops. He might be out of batteries. Cat's running around the neighborhood, keeps turning them on and off. It's pretty funny. But yeah, a little last look at the tiny pumpkins here that are strung up on the lights just to get some cool stuff going on. And that's it. I'll leave you with some pictures of the girls with Leah and introducing Sabrina Jade, if anyone only watches this series. Yeah, I'm gonna take those pictures tomorrow night. I guess the other thing I could mention is it was pretty funny setting up this year, because when I started, people were like, oh man, why are you doing it so early? And then the first couple days had people come by and they go, oh wow, you really started early this year. But I just want to establish real quick, get a glance at my neighbor's house, because they put up their Halloween decorations. I don't know if you can see, they got like a jack-o'-lantern and some lights. And if I run down this way real quick, this neighbor down the street also set up. So I'm a trendsetter, baby. Second week of September, let's go!